So this will be a thumb support tape. This is good for a number of different injuries to the thumb, so make sure you get advice as to when's the best time to use it. If your skin is sensitive, you might want some Fixomul under wrap for around the wrist, and if it's particularly sensitive, you might want it all the way up the thumb as well. And then with a thinner roll of tape, we'll start by making some loops around the thumb. So start from behind the thumb, come up and around. Make sure that your hand is positioned like you're holding onto a cup, and keep this position through the entire taping. And finish the loop in front of the thumb. Overlap each layer by about half the width of the tape. Make sure that you're not pulling the tape tightly through this manoeuvre, otherwise it can cut off blood circulation quicker than you might think. 2 or 3 of these is usually appropriate depending on the size of the hand. It's important to make sure that this joint at the top can still move. We're only trying to protect this joint down below. Once you're happy with how many loops that you've got, you can start some loops from behind just to make sure that you're not able to open too far out that way. So this time you start from behind the thumb, come up and around, but bring it straight back down to behind the thumb again. And once again, overlapping the tape by about half of its width, we can do a second and even a third one of these depending on how much support you feel like you need. Once you're happy with the amount of thumb support that you've got, we'll lock it off at the wrist. As I mentioned before, blood flow is really important with this type of taping, so give the end of the thumb a pinch, and if the colour returns, then you know that it's not too tight.